We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Trent Thornton gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready now, Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box, Bernie Williams as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So striding in, Tino Martinez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Jose Canseco is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Lays off 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Canseco is off of first with 2 away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Coming to the plate now, number 39. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. Lined into right, a base hit. Canseco rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this throw gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And that misses for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. David Wells will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, man, I don't think we saw this coming at the beginning of the season. This guy's having some kind of bang-up rookie year. If he keeps this up, he's got a shot to win the AL Rookie of the Year. Rock solid pitcher.
And he pops it up. Martinez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. You know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Posada is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Number 18.
Striding into the box, number 18. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. First delivery to him on the way.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. In the air to straightaway right. Canseco is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Randall.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 28 home runs and an even 80 RBI. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
The first baseman.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jose Canseco. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Canseco has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here's the 0-1. On the season, Canseco is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Tim Raines is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here he comes on 2-0. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Canseco moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Jonathan Villar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Canseco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, number 39, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 39.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Jorge Posada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A man at third with 1 away. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Now to the plate, number 18, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and one. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 42 on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Derek Jeter. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Bernie Williams stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ball even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Mlb the Show is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his 1st at-bat. In there, 1-1. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at 1st. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it to 2nd for 1. On to 1st as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Nate Pearson, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 71, Nate Pearson.
Digging in, Tino Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tino Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This ball will be chopped foul. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Jose Canseco is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in once again, Tim Raines. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Grichuk, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Raines is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Rowdy Tellez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
The count is 1-2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5. So stepping in, Alfonso Soriano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
Soriano.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside ball. That's ball 2. The count is 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Number 18 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he fouls this one off. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And there's one down now.
Now batting. The second baseman.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Canseco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Derek Jeter. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Scooped up. The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-2.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2 out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning stretch time here at the last half of the 7th here. Into bat next, the legacy Mlb the Show.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. A high fastball is in there. Hard liner to center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jose Canseco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Raines. He singled his last time up. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out. Two balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next for New York, number 39. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here it comes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Another full count pitch home. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Now batting, Alfonso Soriano. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Comes set, now the pitch. Jorge Posada stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A ball and a strike. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jordan Romano answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Now in the box, number 18. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Romano playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Standing in, Mike Stanton will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Danny Jansen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping up now, Bernie Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Looking up is Hernandez. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closures. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 33. Jose.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 8.
Striding in once again, Cavan Biggio. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Ball 2.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Wells records victory number 28 as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Trent Thornton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.